Alright, welcome to all of the BSAA emblems for Chris's campaign. The first one is inside of the first building you go into from off the streets. You'll come up these stairs and you'll be some herbs over there you can pick up if you want. And then just run across this little walkway, whatever it is, and straight to the left is the first BSAA emblem for Chris. Or Serpent Emblem. The second BSAA emblem for Chris will appear after you fight down this alleyway with a bunch of Dwavo. They'll come out the garage and there'll be a bunch in front of you. They'll be shooting you. Once you reach the door at the end of this alleyway, all you gotta do is either shoot, just destroy this crate in the way, and then the BSAA emblem, or Serpent Emblem, will be hiding behind it. Chris's third emblem will be once you reach the rooftops. You'll come in right over there, then all you gotta do is climb over here, jump across the buildings, and once you climb on top of the first little building, and you have to run across this little wooden bridge right here, look to the left and look up on top of this building that is under construction. It's a lot easier if you're Pierre's to hit this because you have the sniper rifle, but if you go as Chris, you can hit that emblem. See, and that's where it is. The final emblem for Chris will be in the building where you have to rescue the hostages. Once you come down to the 6th floor where you have to take the elevator all the way down, it'll kind of remind you like a butchery a little bit. Just follow and then you'll see it tucked in one of the stands over here to the left. The 5th emblem for Chris, which is in chapter 2, will be in the area where you have to protect Finn while he plants explosive charges on this train car. All you have to do is just run all the way to the back where all the enemies are coming from, and to the right, inside this little house area or whatever you want to call it will be sitting inside. Emblem 6, you have to be playing as Pierre's in order to get it. It's right after you destroy the tank with blowing up the fuel canister over there. Once you're able to come out here, stop before running up the stairs, and if you look at the first support beam, you'll see it hanging up near the top. I'll try to zoom out so you can get a better view. Almost like right next to the stairs up high. And that's where emblem 6 is. Emblem number 7 will appear once you enter City Hall, which is the place with all the cocoons for the first time. Okay, he's telling me. Just ignore that. You might be able to get the emblem, but basically all you do is you go next to the archways. It doesn't matter which side you go on. You can go left or right. The thing's next to the stairs, and it'll lead to a little passageway behind the stairs. And the Serpent Emblem will be hanging right there on the wall. Emblem 8 is at the very end of chapter 2 when you meet up with Ada. If you go back into the small corner that she came from, just look up on the cabinet and it'll be right there. Emblem 9, which is the first emblem in chapter 3, will be right after you come out of the park with Chris. Instead of going to the right where you're supposed to go to the left, and over here in the corner, up on top of some boxes, is the Serpent Emblem. Emblem 10 is in the building after you defeat the helicopter. You'll follow your team through and they'll kick open this first door right here. When you enter the door, turn to the left and you'll see some game table right here. Walk past the game table into this bedroom area, and the Serpent Emblem will be laying on the bed. You will come to Emblem 11 after you're running from the helicopter, jumping onto all the boats. As soon as you land onto the main building, which is this building right here, run as far to the left as you can, and then look to the left and up, and then the BSAA emblem will be up, or Serpent Emblem will be up in the air. You gotta do it quick because that helicopter will still be on you. Emblem 12 will be in the car chase with Ada. You'll go into a parking garage and lose her, and you'll come across the fight where you gotta shoot a bunch of people blocking your path. The BSAA emblem is right in front of you, up a little bit from the middle truck. Might take a little bit to hit it too. And it's a Serpent Emblem. I keep calling it BSAA. Emblem 13, which is the first emblem of Chapter 4, is at the very beginning inside this huge hangar. All you have to do is spot the helicopter, which it shouldn't be too hard to spot. It's towards like where you start and a little bit to the right. All you have to do is hop inside of it, and then near the cockpit will be Emblem 13. Emblem 14 you will find right after leaving the main hangar to go lower the stairs to continue through the mission, and you'll come out here and you'll see a boat hanging out in the water. Quit the sniper rifle and aim at the boat, and then a little bit above this light to the right of it you'll spot the Serpent Emblem just hanging a little bit above the boat, but it's apparently kind of hard to hit. There we go. And that's Emblem 14. Emblem 15 will be right after you lower the ladder to climb up. Like, you'll be like in a control room, and you'll lower the ladder and you'll climb up, and then you have to walk up these stairs. Before you walk up the stairs, look underneath of them, and you'll see the Serpent Emblem tucked underneath of them. This is a pretty easy one to find, hard to miss. Emblem 16 can only be acquired if you're playing as Pierre's. Once you land on the ship and Chris is covering you from the aircraft, you'll blow up the first container. As soon as you blow up the first container, just run all the way to the back and slide over these straight in front of you and turn to the right, and it'll be tucked inside of a little tire over in the back to the right. And that's all for chapter 4, only one chapter left. Emblem 17, which is the first emblem of chapter 5, can be found once you throw Pierre's over the gap to turn the first set of fans off. Once you start crawling underneath the fans, you'll see it up onto the pipes. I'm pretty sure Chris is the only one that can shoot this one, though it's not hard to miss, so you should be able to get it no problem. Alright, Emblem 18 will be after you and Pierre's take an elevator down, or you make the elevator go up so Pierre's can't come down. You'll go through the door. You'll come into this room right here, and a bunch of enemies will continue to rush through the door. I would suggest killing all of them, and then once it's clear no more enemies are coming, go back to the door you came in, and to the right, the Serpent Emblem will be up on the ceiling, turned sideways, so it may be kind of hard to spot. And that's Emblem 18. 2 more to go. Emblem 19 will be when you're running to escape from Haos or whatever his name is, and you're running through the tubes, and you got to keep like doing different things to make it through the tubes. Once you make it to the last little section when you got to use the double thing to go through the door, turn around and it will be tucked right next to the door inside of these pipes. Only one emblem left.
All personnel, please evacuate.